What is going on, my peoples? Welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Tony Stark team suit from Hot Toys. And this team suit is been a big controversy among the community because a lot of people want to get it, but a lot of people are with too much on their plate to be spending money on this guy. Nonetheless, I think the suit looks really cool, and whoever has the funds to be able to create the team is gonna have a sweet looking setup in their collection. So yeah, coming onto the likeness with Robert Downey Jr., the head sculpt included is a remake from the Mark 46, and this time around we see him, he's completely clean, looking straight up, amazing looking head sculpt from a younger Robert Downey Jr. I have no complaints here. This is a minor figure, and it's not one of the main ones, so I think it's perfectly fine. They use this help code. They could have used the one on the Mark 85, which is a more it is from the exact same movie, so why the hell are you not using that help code? You're going for this one. But then again, this is just a prototype. It could change in the future. I don't think it will, but this time around they're giving us the Mark 46, and still it's good enough in my opinion. So if you get the Mark 85, if you're getting this guy, you're probably balling, right? And, and you're gonna be getting the Mark 85. So you display the Mark 85 with the helmet, then you can use that head skull and use it on this guy. You can do that if you want to, or you can use the other head included, which is the helmeted head, which is, it looks amazing. I really like this head skull, how you can see his face inside, and on the pictures you don't see it that well, but I saw a video of this head skull and you can see the depth inside the helmet throughout the visor, which is pretty big, and you can see him in there. You can recognize him through the brows. You can tell that it's Tony Stark inside there. Really cool. When it comes to the suit and the helmet as well, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but this suit is very reminiscent of the Ant-Man one, with the little tiny antennas here, the what it seems to be a mouth breather or whatever. Obviously it's not that, but it kind of looks like that. The window on the front, even the chest here, the chest area, very reminiscent of the Ant-Man. Now when it comes to articulation, we are not getting any on this figure. You can clearly tell that this suit is super tight and it's not going to allow any articulation. We don't have ankle articulation. Articulation over here is very restricted, and none of the pictures that you see from the promotional pictures, you see him doing any extreme poses. But how extreme do you want to pose your team suit action figure, right? He's standing around, he'll do just fine. Really neat. So something that is included on the package, and it just blew my mind that it's included on this package and not on the Mark 85 package, is the Mark 50 destroyed helmet, which he uses to send to record messages just in case that he dies, which he does not at that moment. Spoiler alert, you should have seen the movie by now. Come on. So yeah, you can see the weathering and how destroyed this helmet is. Really cool. You can see it from this side, how it's banged on every possible on every inch of the helmet is completely banged. But at the same time, this is nanotechnology. It doesn't make much sense why it's all banged. He can just restructure the helmet. He might not have enough nanos to restructure the entire thing, but it could be completely clean yet again. So it's just like a little bit of a, I don't know, loophole there in my opinion. Maybe you guys have some insight that you can shine my way and to see why a nanotechnology helmet is completely messed up other than for movie purposes. So you can see the other side here and all the detail on the inside of the helmet with the second eye hanging there. Really good job by Hot Toys. I would have liked that to have like a battery hiding somewhere, and to have the lines lit up, but maybe I'm asking too much. But yeah, really curious to see Hot Toys including this on this package and on the 85. I guess they're like, we already have people on board with the 85, and this is we try to get, we need to get people on board with this one, so we're just gonna put it here. And that is a very dirty trick, Hot Toys. I don't want to see you doing that again. So yeah, and this picture right here is what everyone is waiting for someone else to do. We're all waiting for somebody else to do this, just to complete the team, to get this guy. I'm sure that many other are gonna be released. Like for example, like you see Steve Rogers here still using that head sculpt, which it looks completely ridiculous from the side here, and it's another statement of how much and of a dire need this figure needs an updated head sculpt. So yeah, if you think, I think it's from, obviously it's from the way the picture is taken, but if you see the detail on the suit over here, it has this this pattern throughout the suit, and over here you can barely see it on the shoulder. Over here is almost plain, but obviously they're all gonna look the same. You see this one right here, it looks the same. It's obviously the same figure, the exact same figures, exact same suit. And no, if you say that Tony and Cap have a high difference, I highly doubt they're gonna have a high difference when it comes to the figure. If they ever release, which I'm pretty sure they're gonna be releasing Cap. As a matter of fact, I thought they were gonna be releasing Cap before Tony, but yet again, the fame of Tony precedes him, right? So yeah, really cool. If you get this Tony Stark, you're gonna be able to get a bunch of people from this team, even people that is not on the team. Hell, why not? Just give him a Thor, a skinny Thor look. Why not? Just give him a tummy tuck, and you can have a skinny Thor on your team. And Hawkeye and Ant-Man and many other people that you have spare heads, you can have them like this. But at the same time, how much are you willing to spend to get that team done, to recreate that team on your collection? So this is everything included on the package. So you can see you have two head sculpts, really cool. You have the Mark 50 helmet, and you have a few hands with the stand. So now, how much is this guy going for? And this guy is going for $235. And I hate to say this, but I called it yesterday on my live stream. If you were there, you know I called it. But anyways, I think this is a very sweet price. $235. It was my new lowest price when it comes to figures that had a single head sculpt and minimum accessories, which this figure has very minimum accessories, but it has two head sculpts. Granted, one of them is reused, but nonetheless is included there, and it's welcome. They have a completely new head sculpt, and they have a completely new suit with a few hands, and they're giving you the Mark 80, the Mark 50 damage helmet. So I think this is a good price when you come to figures, other figures that are coming our way really soon, like Bucky Barnes. He's going for $234, and he has a single head sculpt, and he also has very minimum accessories. He has more hands, and he obviously has a gun and a small knife. And if you want to count the extra other hand as an accessory, it's not an extra hand. It's disintegrating as obviously an accessory as well. But yeah, so $243. I think this guy could have been the same price. Could have been $235. Nonetheless, this is a character many people like, many people want this look, so they're cranking up the price on that. So another one, comparing him to Ant-Man, which is a very similar figure, going for a little bit more, $243, but this time around he comes with two head sculpts. So I said that $243 for two head sculpts is a fair price. And when you compare him to the Tony, it's very similar. You have two head sculpts. You can cancel this one with the other accessory that he has. And then this is very tiny, so is this. And then this one has the background on top of it, but it's also more expensive. So I think these two are comparing very, very well. And then yet another figure is going for 235, same price with two head sculpts, is Eric Kingmonger with two head sculpts from the ground up. Minimum accessories as well, is even including a backdrop. I think this figure is in a fantastic price point, and so is this one as well. So two head sculpts, 235. I think this is great. Is this a good enough price? Is this an enticing enough price for you to start building the team? That is going to depend on your budget, and if you really want to go for it, go for it. It's going to look amazing. Hopefully you have a place for all that, and hopefully they will also do Nebula, and they will do ScarJo, so they can, so we can have the females. So one of the two, they'll probably do Black Widow. Obviously she's the most famous one and people will go for her. But if you have her, you already have Nebula at the same time. Female body is gonna be they're both gonna look the same. And we're already gonna be having a Nebula head coming our way. The tricky one's gonna be Hulk and Rocket, because I am 100% sure that Hot Toys is not gonna pass the opportunity to repaint yet again War Machine with this white suit. So yeah, guys, I think it's a very good price if you at least want to have one. If you ask me, I would say wait for Steve, because he is the one that had the more impactful, the more memorable scene when he came to wearing this suit. So I think you should wait for him. That's what I would do if I would have the capital to put one of these in my collection. If he never comes, which I doubt, you can totally get this guy and just get a Mjolnir online, or if you have a spare and just a briefcase, put a Steve Rogers head on this guy, and that's about it. Or you could get two. It just depends on your economy. You can do whatever the hell you want, but that is a totally easily to pull off look there for let me see if the hands, if they have a handle. They have closed fist and two relaxed hands. It's gonna be difficult to have him hold Mjolnir and the briefcase. So yeah, that's gonna suck. You're gonna have to put him next to him and not him holding it, which is gonna suck. So here's to Hot Toys, hoping that they actually come up with Steve Rogers on the suit. I am fairly convinced, I am very, very convinced that they're going to do so. We're going to have him. It's simple. You just have to reuse this body and just give us two more hands with gripping hands, and we're going to be good to go. This is a repaint. They love doing that. They're going to save money, and they're going to make more money out of the same figure, basically. You just need to give us a goddamn new head sculpt that we totally need, because that one is completely outdated. So yeah, guys, really neat figure. What do you guys think? Are you going to be getting one of these? Are you going to be getting all of them, all of the team suits? And if you're going to be getting the team suits, what are you doing? Where do you work? Not just kidding. Congratulations, it's gonna look amazing. I cannot wait to see it on your collection. So yeah, guy, put on the comments below, what do you think about this guy? Do you think I'm gonna be getting all the team? We're getting the most complicated ones. We're getting Hulk, we're getting Nebula, are we getting a Rocket on this suit? Are we getting a Fat Thor on this suit? That's gonna be difficult to see from Hot Toys, but hey, they're milking this movie, and let's see to what extent do they do that. So yeah, guys, try not to be a stranger on the channel. Be around.